A few months ago, Texas A&M quarterback Marcel Reed partnered with private jet company ENG Aviation, taking NIL deals to new heights. But this deal in particular is making headlines for a much different reason.
Over 90% of Americans support organ donation and transplant, but less than 60% of Americans are registered donors. And so we want to play a part in bridging that gap, and that's really what we're focused on.
Steve Hoffman was introduced to organ donation as a teenager after losing his father. So when ENG first launched, he saw an opportunity to make an impact.
There was a need for reliable, time-critical air transportation. And so, within months of us launching, we decided to pivot and decide that we were going to be the best air and ground transportation company for transplant.
As a big football fan, he also took notice of the ever-growing NIL space.
We just saw an opportunity to really change how NIL deals are done and use these athletes' breadth and reach to promote things that are for the greater good.
But it couldn't be just any athlete. It needed to be the right fit. You see, ENG stands for Earned Never Given.
It had to be a determined, genuine, lighthearted soul.
Enter Texas A&M quarterback Marcel Reed.
We ultimately just went with ENG just because of their story and their mission, what they wanted to do, and how they did their things. Like, I wanted to be a part of that.
He's kind, he's respectful, he's mature, he has huge goals, and he wanted to do something that mattered.
It was no secret what Marcel did last year, where he earned the starting job and kept it, and just really fit in a symbiotic way with who we are and how we believe that we're supposed to act with other people around us, and just thought it was a really good fit.
This summer, Marcel learned about the ins and outs of organ donation and its significance. He even took a trip down to Houston Methodist Hospital, where he met with donor families and recipients.
You never really know, even being on this side of the business, who's been touched by the gift of life and who's been touched by the gift of organ donation. And so seeing these stories unravel and the tears flowing, Marcel at one point even got choked up.
It definitely made me emotional a little bit, just hearing how they go. It's not easy losing a family member, but it's also not easy making the decision to give that organ to another person. And I feel like the people who do that create a special bond with the person they give the organ to, because it's like they're saving another life while they also lost one.
He also met former UT football player Peter Pagee, who got a second chance at life after a successful heart transplant in 2022.
Just meeting Peter and seeing how it goes for everybody, even people who have bright futures in athletics. Their life can be, flipped like that and a change. So I'm glad he's still here with us. He got that organ, and it's a special story for sure.
Now, as part of his partnership, Marcel is using his platform to advocate and educate about the importance of organ donation.
Seeing how much he's grown since our partnership developed, and seeing, the powerful words that he's used at our meet and greet event, and some of the things that he's been able to share on socials, it has exploded, and it's exactly what we wanted in that partnership.
Watching just the posts that we've done and see the hits, and it's getting higher and higher and higher in views because people care about what he has to say, because it's his generation speaking, has been really cool. I mean, it's been more successful than I could have even imagined.
And while there has been controversy surrounding NIL in college athletics, this life-saving opportunity is setting a new standard for what future deals could be.
We're just proud to set the example, and hopefully others will follow and really change the way they think about doing NIL deals, where it's not just a single and individual focus, but how can these partnerships go to help people in a way that's much bigger than themselves.
I find it really cool that I'm one of probably 4 or 5 people who have that deal, but I find it even more cool that I'm able to kind of have that story behind it, and the mission that we're going with, the purpose.
To learn more about ENG's mission or about organ donation, you can head over to our website.